Greetings all. There's a little break in the showers today. So I saw on our way back from the hike the other day that our ramps were looking wonderful. Then I got spurred to get down here and get some after watching a couple videos on some really great recipes. So I'm going to show the Hobbits how to collect some ramps. All right, so here we are with one of our ramps on the outside here. And what we're going to do is harvest a few of these, more mature. You can see this one here has 3 leaves. This one here has 3 more. So these are some older ramps, and what we're going to do is we're going to harvest them ethically. We're going to harvest them appropriately so that we can ensure that our ramp supply in this patch doesn't disappear because we were greedy. So what we're going to do, Owen, is if you're going to go here, and this is one ramp plant here, and this is another one. So what I'm going to do is move these around, the leaves around, so I can get a kind of a glimpse down in here. See how these all wrap around each other?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is just go down to about here, and then I'm going to cut at an angle like this. There you go. Now why do you think I would do that, Ellen?
So you don't kill the plant and it can grow next year?
Exactly. We want this plant to come back again next year. And the only way we can do that is by not digging the entire plant out of the ground. I know that some people only harvest 1 leaf per plant. I tend to harvest the entire leaves from the plant, but I won't harvest from the younger plants. I'm only going to mainly forage from the middle of the patch that's already well established and let the outliers continue to grow so that we can come back again next year. So I'm going to give you this. I want you to go ahead and get this one here for me. Go down a little bit. No, that's okay. You just want to make sure you can see everything. And if you can see right there, there's a bulb. Wait, there's a bulb here. So those 2 will continue to grow through the year, and we didn't kill them. So go ahead, you can cut that one. There you go. Good job. All right, so now Tristan, we're going to do this, and now I want you to be very careful as you walk into this patch. You want to make sure you're not stepping on anything that's growing, okay? So very carefully get yourself in here, and we're going to look at this plant here. We're going to move the leaves around so we can see that we have 3 plants right here. So we're going to take one, and we should probably take one of the outliers, either this one or this one, because these are too close together. I actually would take this one, just so you don't nick the other ones, you know what I'm saying? There you go. And we'll push the leaves back and move on to the next one. Now as you can see here, this is what I was talking about, the single leaf plant. These are the young ramps new this year. So we don't want to harvest any of those. We're just going to leave them here to continue to grow back and flourish next year. And you're more apt to find that on the outside edges of the patch, because as the patch spreads and grows with new growth every year, that's where you're going to see that. That's why we want to focus our harvest into the middle of the patch. All right, Bookus, so go ahead. Yep, find your stem and move the leaves around. You see that little white part?
Not yet. I don't see it.
It's right there. Don't pull. Here. You're going to go ahead and just bring your knife down there to the side, right there.
Right here?
Yep, there you go. You harvested your first ramp. Good job. So as you can see, we have a nice little bunch we harvested here, which will be enough for dinner. And the Hobbits want to whip up a little bit of ramp butter today, so we're going to give that recipe a try for them. But as you can see, even though this is the amount that we harvested, which is a good portion, I'd say at least a pound or more for today's meal, because I don't really like to store them. They're close and easily accessible. But from what we harvested, you can see that the patch really doesn't look much different, because we ethically and sustainably harvested these plants. We want to make sure that this is here for our children, our great-grandchildren, and generations beyond. So until next we meet, be well.